This week on Pinks,
They both had to balls the wall.
it's USA versus Canada.
4 or 5 feet?
When Blake Foster,
It don't get no closer than that.
in his 1969 Chevy Camaro,
Sun's gonna be a little bit of a pain in the eye.
comes to Seattle to take on Brian Macy's 1979 Chevy Malibu.
That's a good race.
It's a best 3 out of 5 drag race
We don't plan on losing.
for Pink Slips.
That's been all she's got.
Pink's Racing.
That was unbelievable.
Lose the race. Lose your ride.
All right, guys, bring it up. Brian, you driving?
Nope, Alan is driving.
Alan, you get in here. Alan, Rich, thanks for coming. Blake, you're driving for you. I need you right beside me. First of all, I'd like to welcome you both to Pinks. Thanks for coming. Also, I want to thank our new friends and sponsors, Napa, for coming to the table. We're so proud to have them on board. Now, these next episodes of Pinks, here's what we're doing. It comes out of the driver's mouth. When I hear it from Alan, it's on. Blake, same thing for you. We finally came to the Northwest. Blake, I contacted you 2 years ago. We met at SEMA. You said you'd be on the show. I gave you 6 weeks, and you said, I'll be there. Brian, I cold called you and said I'd love to have you on the show. I heard about your shop. Would you want to put one together? So thank you for the extraordinary effort to be here. I really appreciate it, okay? Charles and Nate now go through your cars with a fine-tooth comb. You have already gone through each other's cars. This should be about the guy that gets the jump off of my drop. Blake, tell me about your vehicle.
69 Camaro, big block Chevy, single carb, no nitrous, 2-speed power glide, Dana 60 rear end, 2811 tire.
And it looked exactly the same way 6 weeks ago as it looks right now.
No, this thing started out like a spaghetti strainer. It had no quarters, no floor, no firewall, nothing.
Nothing. The car is amazing. And a leaf on the hood. You're representing Canada. I just want to thank you again for making the extraordinary effort to get here. Brian, can you tell me about your vehicle?
It's a 79 Malibu, 355 small block. It's got a 90 millimeter turbo in it, fuel injected. We did have nitrous on it, took it off. It's a power glide, Ford 9-inch rear end, all bolt-in suspension, 2811.5 tire also.
Your car, you've had it for a while.
I've owned the car for about 5 years.
Oh, so you're the owner, Alan?
Yeah. 3 weeks ago, the car was actually just a body and a frame. No motor in it, no front clip on it, no nothing.
Well, I think these cars are testimony that when you're a good shop, you're hardworking, that you can put together some amazing vehicles. Pinks is a quarter-mile drag race, best 3 out of 5, arm drop competition. Everything else is negotiable. So, let's get into this thing. Blake, you're the visitor. What are you looking for the first race?
They've agreed to run the car with limited boost, upwards of 10 pounds.
10 pounds of boost?
We want 5 lengths. To start.
To start it.
To start.
Okay.
Heads up.
Well, you said 5 pounds, you'll do it 1080, right?
Okay, we'll run heads up, 5 pounds, give or take
Why don't we see how that
pounds.
goes?
No more than 7 pounds of boost, and we'd like to see the computer.
The computer.
Are you going to give us no more than 7 pounds? Because if you give us 7 pounds on the first race...
Well, no, what he's saying is he's going to allow some fluctuation because he can't control that boost all the way down, Schwag.
5 pounds, no more than 7.
I'll guarantee. With the bottle turned off in the car,
Right.
just the spring in the wastegate, whatever it makes, which
Right.
is a 5-pound spring, it might make 8.
Let's go heads up, 5 pounds of boost, and make it happen. Blake, yes?
do it.
Alan?
Let's do it.
Caleb, finish line. Let's race. Heads up.
Left lane. All right.
Real quick, visitor, call it.
Head.
It's tails. You take the left lane. Do you want to switch after that, or do you just want to hold the left lane for the night?
We'll see how it
We'll
runs.
negotiate every time. Take the left lane.
Check.
You okay?
you, the slow car always loses.
That was a good run.
That was a good run.
Just a little bit of blow by. Nothing to be concerned about. Just a little bit of oil coming through the exhaust.
The car's dead. They need help at the end of the track.
I think he blew the motor.
My Camaro?
Yeah, it wasn't looking very good.
Way retarded or it was wounded, one or the other. It looked
Didn't look
wounded.
good.
Blake's pushing it right now.
Car's dead. It's at the end of the track. Gotta go get it.
So what happens if he blows up?
Car's ours, I believe.
What's the rule if his car breaks?
If you can't get it back up there, you take it home. Catastrophic failure. There he comes.
Long trip in the trailer, a lot of bouncing around.
I think he's broke.
The tranny fluid, I think it just came out of the dipstick.
Blake, would you agree on that first pass that you were outperformed by Alan?
Yes.
Okay, do you have a problem with your vehicle at this time?
Looks like there's a possible issue with the tranny fluid. We just need a couple of minutes just to check
I'm gonna
it
make
out.
sure you get those minutes because
You want to flip for lane this time?
absolutely.
We talked about that earlier. I think we agreed on that.
Take it.
I would have walked the lane then because if they put oil down.
Real quick.
Come on, the track manager, Russell. What is the track condition?
Track is safe, ready to rock and roll with another pair of cars.
Okay, thank you.
You guys
Thank you.
can have the
Thank
lane.
you.
We'll
Now,
switch back and forth each round.
whatever you
How's
want to do, like that, or you can flip. You can flip that for the next one.
We're waiting to see their printout.
Yeah,
Double
Nate,
check.
Nate's checking that.
Checking the data log for the last pass. See if we can see how much boost it actually made.
Yeah, I mean, it's communicating and it's reading. I don't know why the logger didn't work, but I mean, yeah, you're gonna have to run with the laptop in the car then.
Nate, I want to hear this information real quick. Nate, did they do exactly what they said?
Data logger did not record.
Okay, how many lengths are you looking for?
2.
Would you give them 2 lengths?
No.
Your equipment failed. If they can't get their car fixed, you're taking it home.
So this next pass, it will. It's hooked directly
Okay,
into the
fine. So
laptop.
for this pass, will you give them 2 lengths?
I'll take the CO2 bottle out this pass altogether. It was off. Nate looked at it.
It was off.
And we'll give you 1.
We want 1.5, no CO2,
Yes.
and 5 pounds of boost.
1.5, Alan?
Well, it looks like that's what we're stuck with.
Okay, all right. Caleb, finish line. Let's race. 1.5 as soon as your car's ready.
Part of that smoke might have been from some tranny fluid. You guys mind giving an extra minute to tighten them, or you want to let them roll the way it is?
Just, I want a safe race.
Thank
I want a
you.
safe race.
Is it more than a tranny line?
Here, tighten it up.
We got oil?
We got oil, we think it's for the dipstick.
Be ready to do what you got to do.
What happened to the data logger? Just,
I don't know. Didn't trip.
was it plugged in or?
Yeah, it was plugged in.
Is it just a seal on the dipstick?
Look at the seal on top of the dipstick.
Colin. Yeah, that's right. Oh, a little bit of rag stuffed in there does the trick. Canadian knot.
All right, let's see if she holds.
Hey, we're going over that lane, correct? We're going to the right lane.
Yeah. 1.5 cars, so we're gonna have to leave them hard. Pointing to you.
I got car started. Good. All right.
we got a little bit of oil on the racetrack after the car left, so we'll get her buttoned up and fixed up for the next round.
Well, we got a little bit of a leak. We're still working on it, but sounds like we got a good race going on here. The sun's going to be a little bit of a pain in the eyes, but we're going to keep this thing together, and I think we're going to take it home.
We'll give him half carb, no more.
Right.
4 or 5 feet. No,
4 or 5 feet?
Yeah, 4 or 5 feet. Great, 1-1. I talked to the track manager, Russell, and what we think's happening is you're leaking all your oil in one spot here, but when you go, there's no problem. And he's gonna allow that to keep going. So, what do you guys looking
6.2 pounds on the data logger.
Then you're right where you need to be.
Right where
Okay,
I
so
said.
what are we looking for the next race?
Heads up.
You gave them 1.5 and they beat you by 4 feet. So maybe are we looking at 1?
Let's do 3/4.
I think 3/4 would be a very interesting race. Now listen now, you just won one.
By 4 feet on a car and a half head start.
It's driver air.
The car spun pretty hard on that.
There you go.
Well, there's your extra little bit there.
I think it's 3/4.
You didn't spin in the right
Love to
lane,
see
so
that
you can have
race.
the right lane back. We don't want to keep swapping lanes because you're dripping training fluid on the
Yeah,
start
we
line.
understand.
You should stay
I understand
in the
that.
lane.
You're asking to put our car past the starting line. Yeah, but
Why don't you start at the starting line? We'll go back 3/4
Yeah.
of the car.
Admittedly, you spun on that one. You might get a better hook on this one. Would you take the 3/4 race?
Yeah.
I think so.
You're gonna back off 3/4 as soon as you guys are ready. Kale, finish line, let's race.
Thanks for giving us the time to...
No problem.
That's great. Thanks very much.
I don't want you leaking oil on the track. What do you mean?
I guess the last thing you want is us running right into you, eh?
All right, great job, boys. We got a 1-1 going right now. Line them up. Let's go, okay.
That was real tight. All right, where's the official phone? Where's Darren?
Malibu looks like we're going to have a look at the film. It's too close.
No, I mean, that curve was so far out, he had to lay down on him or something.
No, boost.
First always comes around on the big end.
I told you, I moved back because that thing will top in faster.
They said they both had it balls to the wall. No one let off.
Oh,
I don't want to give him any room.
yeah. Well, if we give them room, we're going to give them where it's good for us.
Right.
Was that a clean pass on the track for them? Good.
All right, I'm pulling the data log.
All right, go.
Huge, eh?
500.
Your crew is awesome, Blake. They've done a very good job of stopping the leak.
Good. Thank you.
Okay, Blake, would you agree that you were outperformed by 4 feet?
Yeah, something like
The
that.
exact distance that you beat him the prior race is what he beat you by that race. What are you looking for the next race?
Length and a half.
Length and a half.
Nate, is that a fair race?
Yeah, I think 1.5.
What was the boost on that run, Nate?
6.2, and the TPS was wide open throttle.
How about one?
Is too much.
How about one?
No, 1.5.
We already got beat at 1.5 one time.
Yeah, but Schwenk, it was 4 feet. You're at 2-1.
Two to one.
to lose. Give them the race that they want
Where
and
are we
make it
starting
happen.
from?
Let's split the difference.
3/4 out and us 3/4 back.
That's a car and a half.
That's a car and a half. Let's do this race. Alan?
All right.
Okay, shake hands, please. Kale, finish line, let's race. Boys, I see this all the time. Run that car, you can win this race. Blake, this gotta be the best run of your life, brother. Okay, fire it up. Let's go, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is too close to call! Ladies and gentlemen, it is too close to call!
Stop. Camaro. Camaro.
Camaro by about 4 feet.
One of the most exciting finishes to a fourth race that we've ever seen. Alan, would you agree that you were outperformed by that one by a couple feet?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I have to step out at this point, and you two, as racers, as gentlemen, you have to figure out this race. Both of you, if you lose this race, you lose your ride. So, Alan, I'm looking to you.
They got 2 races at a car and a half. Give us 2 races at 3/4 car.
3/4, I think, is too much. I think that race was so close.
That was a good race.
That was
a great race.
unbelievable.
What's the best race?
1 1/4. Sure. 1 1/4.
I'll give you a car.
That's it.
Where do you
We'll
want?
split the difference in one
Yep,
car.
split it, just like you've been doing. It's been a dead nuts race. Back.
We'll go back. They
You go up.
back.
Guys, Super Bowl time.
All right.
Shake hands. Kale, finish line, let's race! Yes!
All the marbles.
That's been all she's got.
Just like last time, buddy.
Alan, if you lose this race, you lose your ride. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. Blake, if you lose this race, you lose your ride. Best of luck, my friend. Best of luck. Make sure this is right.
Yeah.
Great job today, Brian.
Breathe, buddy, and nail it. Kill him.
Fire it up. Okay. Come on.
acid race.
Nosed over $6 grand. I don't know what happened.
Brian and Alan, would you agree on that last one that you were outperformed by Blake? Okay, we noticed big time that he actually got the jump on that one pretty good off the start, and he left dead nuts on my thing. Do you feel like you got a good lead?
I feel like I got a good lead, but car nosed over at 6,000.
You're gonna quit on that one.
Just quit.
At this time, Blake, I want to reward you the titles. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank Pacific Raceways, NAP, everybody. Thank you all, and thank you for being on pace.
Walk away from me, my love. Walk away from me, my love.
Good job, guys. You guys built a hell of a car.
I'm glad we brought 2 trailers.
Good job.
Time to build another one. Bigger and better. Let's go drink some beer.